What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog and thank you for tuning in. My name is Amelia, and today I was supposed to be buying a new chassis in order to put my built 207 engine into, but it was raining this morning and the guy texted me and canceled on me, so I think maybe I should check to see if the roof is leaking or not. However, I was kind of in the mood to buy something, so I put in an allocation today for the new Tesla CyberTruck, and I don't know if anyone noticed or not, but it's actually extremely illegal for road use. Let me explain to you why. And Elon, if you're watching this, I love your work, don't hate me. It's my job. Now, my initial impression on the truck when I first saw it all over the internet was that I thought it was still a concept car. I didn't realize that's what the production model was going to look like. I thought that Elon was doing it for the memes, and as far as I'm concerned, he still is. And I really don't mind the futuristic approach. I've kind of always been waiting to see the industry shift more towards that direction, kind of like when you watch the Jetsons as a kid. I just dated myself. And I mean, when you're competing with a super loyal $100 billion market, you gotta do something different that stands out. You see concept cars all the time, but when it goes to production, it never actually looks like that, and they don't even really build the concepts, and that's because the industry is super risk adverse. It looks cool, everyone loves it, but they don't actually want to jump into the hot waters and see what the return is. And now as far as looks, you guys, right here in my hands, I have a never before seen printout exactly from the design house of what it looked like in production. Are you ready for this? I mean, no offense, but this looks like a Prius had sex with an F-150 in a space station on Mars, let's be honest here. It looks like a moon car. It looks like a spaceship. It looks like an origami car met the Purge on the set of a zombie apocalypse movie. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves here. Jokes aside, there are a lot of things I do love about the CyberTruck. I love that the bed has lights. I love that there's a built-in ramp in order to load your bikes or ATVs. I even love that there's a bed or a hatch liner that's installed to protect all of your assets inside of the vehicle. And on top of that, the fact that that could be a solar panel at an additional cost to save those extra few miles. If it's cost effective and you really want to save those extra, as far as we know at this point in time, 15 miles, that's kind of a cool thing. I love that it has a total tow capacity of 14,000 pounds. And I also love that half the internet hates it. I kind of like it. I do. It's different. But immediately when they rolled it out on stage, there were several things that caught my attention being in the automotive industry and trying to make sure my car is as legal as possible that I don't think anyone else really caught. First thing, if you guys notice, there's no side view mirrors. So in other parts of the world, it is legal not to have side view mirrors as long as there are in-dash cameras facing out that you can see. However, in the United States of America, that is still illegal to have. And I do know that the NHTSA has publicly said that they are looking to review the laws as of 2021, so maybe it becomes legal before then, but as of right now, that is not a legal feature to have on a car. I also noticed when the liner of the hatch was closed, there was no rear view mirror. The rear view mirror didn't appear until it was pulled back up. Also, for the taillights, it is one long LED, but I don't know if it's 3 different assembly units inside of the bar, because right now there's no third brake light, and unless it's all part of one, which I can't really see when they're hitting the brake, it was just one. That is also another non-street legal thing. Also, when it comes to auxiliary lights, there are a lot of restrictions. The auxiliary light bar that's on top of the windshield, it can't be higher than 42 inches off the ground. You guys, that's 3.5 feet. That light bar is actually legal and you can't be driving with it turned on. Now, maybe that's an off-road use only accessory, but that was another thing that caught my attention right off the bat. You guys know how much I love my illegal cars, let's be honest. And I mean, lights, mirrors, all that aside, there are 2 things that stood out to me. One was the unbreakable glass, and it wouldn't be a CyberTruck video unless they commented on the fact that when they threw the ball at it, it shattered. But if they say it's gonna be unbreakable, I trust that through production they'll solve that issue. I did read online that they were trying to break it earlier in the day and it may have caused stress fractures in the glass. I digress. There was an accident a year or 2 ago where a guy was driving, the car veered off and crashed, and they couldn't open the handle of the Tesla for the guy to crawl out. So imagine in an emergency situation where you have to break the glass in order to save someone's life. You're not going to be able to. Also, with that said, seeing the guy try and hit the door of the Cybertruck with the mallet and not making any dent or scratch on the car, I do know that vehicles today are manufactured with a crumple zone for pedestrian safety. So, I mean, if you hit someone, how much damage is it gonna leave to the person, not the car, right? And yes, I know it's technically passenger safety, I'm making a joke here. On top of that, if you do get in an accident, can you just replace the panels? That sounds like it's gonna be pretty costly. Now, the raw stainless steel metal of the body of the car, it's super cool, it's different, I like it. I am curious to know if it will be painted or not. I saw the matte black, that's pretty cool. But I am curious to know that. I'm curious to know how they're going to repair or fix fenders. And I mean, to be honest with you guys, I don't have a truck. I borrow my friend's truck. So the Cybertruck being priced at around $40K for the base model is a really good deal, and it'll save a ton of money on gas. It would be kind of interesting too. I mean, I would never in a million years would have thought that Elon would start doing an electric ATV, so maybe he'll start doing a trailer as well to complement the truck. If you do, please do an enclosed one. I'd really like that. All aluminum preferably so it's light, just hit a girl up. If it could even be wider and extended and also be on airbags. In fact, can you actually just have the trailer have its own motors so it just kind of follows me wherever I drive, so I don't actually have to worry about towing anything, but it's there and it gets it? That would be awesome, man. Thank you. Now, having towed cars myself, I am curious to know how far it'll actually be able to tow when it comes out to production with 10,000 pounds behind it. As you guys know, Alex and I have towed his McLaren with a U-Haul trailer in the back of his Model X, and what was supposed to be a 3-hour drive turned into a 9-hour drive because we had to stop and charge, and minus the blowout on the tire. I'm digressing, but when it comes out, I would be curious to know, because having to stop for 30 minutes, 20-30 minutes to have to charge on a long road trip while towing, it eats a lot of your time up because you can only go the speed limit. So I did think about swapping the Prius and putting some meaty tires on it, since it is already kind of like my utility truck, but Elon Musk already did that for me. At the end of the day, why I put the allocation in for the car is because I think Elon Musk is a marketing genius. This is gonna convert a lot of car owners into truck owners, and to be honest, this is probably one of the most influential trucks in the past decade. So cheers to you, man. I am curious to know if the $100 is also a scam. It says it's refundable, but I mean, we'll see about that, right? I highly doubt anyone is really going to chase after the $100 deposit if you could even get it back, so. Also, by the time that the Cybertruck is released, the charging ability should be a lot faster with the new technology, and overall, I am really excited to see what the production model is going to look like on the road. I am looking forward to owning one, and you heard it here first. If I do get one and I still have the Prius, I will jump the Cybertruck over the Prius. In fact, maybe I'll just land on top of the Prius and get rid of that thing. Call insurance. I'll make sure I delete this video for evidence so there's no trace of it. Please don't torrent this and use it against me in the future. I'm also definitely not confessing to insurance fraud, nor would I ever commit such fraud. Seriously though, I naturally just look like I'm kidding with everything I say, but like, please don't call the cops. Before we sign out here, let's do a funny little montage of all the great memes I've seen on the internet this past week since it was revealed. TLDR, you guys are gonna watch a video, you're jumping to the end. cliff notes are, hello ADHD students of the world. I thought it was a concept car when it rolled out. I actually liked it. I hope it looks like that for production. However, there are a lot of things that are illegal on the car for road use. Maybe the laws will change by 2022. We don't really know, but as of right now, several things on that car are illegal. I highly doubt it'll look exactly like that for production, but I did put an allocation in. I am planning to buy it and crushing my Prius with it. I can't say that, damn it. But I do have a lot of unanswered questions that I look forward to seeing them get answered over the next few years. Elon, you've killed it. I hope this wasn't just a marketing scheme. I hope I can get my $100 back refunded if I really wanted to, but I don't know, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to shop the merch and help the channel out, shop.ameliahartford.com, and I will be buying my new chassis very soon for the 207. Probably, tomorrow's Thanksgiving for me, so probably the day after I'm gonna go pick it up, if it doesn't rain. I should check on that leaky roof. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Ecrew, we out here with love. Bye! Am I putting $100 down for clickbait? You betcha! The Corvette wasn't clickbait. As you guys know, I'm still waiting for that. The strike at GM delayed it, so I should be getting it in February. The Lambo wasn't clickbait either. Oh, and on the real though, if you guys did like this video, please make sure to share it, subscribe if you don't already subscribe, and give this a likety like. Thank you.